Just about 2 o'clock here Pacific time. I-84 westbound. Coming into Baker City, Oregon. In about 40 minutes, we're going to stop in La Grande, do a quick load check. Then we're going to be heading up to Stanfield, Oregon. We're going to stop there for the weekend. So we just passed through Baker City. Next we're going to stop in La Grande. Lordy, Lordy, Lord. still got a little bit of snow on the mountains. But a nice easy drive today for the most part. But we got to do another hour and 45 minutes today. It's 2 o'clock. Yeah, around 3:45. We should be done for the day, roughly. We get up here to La Grande. We're going to be basically 450 miles, like what, 456, roughly, when we get here to La Grande. We're going to do about another, just a little under 80 miles up to Stanfield. Bit of wind today. Yep. We've been dealing with that all day long, so that's affected how good we're doing, but there you go. Mr. Ewing, welcome to Oregon. Just passed through Baker City, heading westbound on I-84, going up here to La Grande. We're going to stop at Stanfield for the weekend. Sister Lynn, how you doing? I'm going to be passing through. You know, Monday morning, I'll be passing through Hermiston. Well, like I said, we're stopping at Stanfield for the weekend. Well, the rest of tonight until Monday morning, where we got to go up to Moses Lake. We're going to make our delivery in Moses Lake on Monday. Then we're coming back down to Pasco, Washington, which we're going to pass through tomorrow, or on Monday as well. We're going to pick up an oversized load Monday, which is going right back down to Utah. So we're going to run this road again starting Monday. I think I should have, I don't think I'll have a problem getting back down to yep, I'm gonna be at the Pilot tonight and all weekend, so that's where I'll be doing my cooking show. Well, like I said, I got me a chicken to roast tonight, and tomorrow I am doing spinach ravioli because the wife said that would be a good thing to do on the live show. So I stopped in Mountain Home, Idaho, popped into the old Walmart, got a few ingredients. So I got my spinach, I got my ricotta, I have everything else I need to make pasta. And we're going to make some spinach ravioli on Sunday for the live stream. Tonight, I got me a whole roasting chicken. I'm gonna put that into the oven on the convection oven setting. And we're going to cook that up tonight. We just passed through Baker City. We're about half an hour away from LeGrand at the moment. And that's approximately 80 miles away from Stanfield. Like I said, I could push on to Pasco, but the truck parking in Pasco really is not that great. I don't like being there. I mean, I stop there if I have to, but it's run down. It's not well maintained. They don't have all the services I want or need. It's pretty, you know, it's old. It's like I said, it's not maintained. We'll see what we can do there, Sisterland. We'll see what we can do. Like I said, you know, I don't like really parking at Pasco. The only advantage that Pasco has for me is a place to pick up a load or deliver a load, which I've done there a couple times in the past. It's a parking spot. That's about all it's worth. And I can get to the Walmart there in Richland. I can park around the back of the Walmart in Richland, do a little bit of shopping, and leave. That's the only advantage that the Tri-Cities, it's Richland, Pasco, and something else that I don't remember what it's called. I never do. But, you know, so it's either over to the west. There's a Love's to the west of Hermiston, Oregon, on 84 or 82, whatever it is. And then Stanfield, like I said, is to the east of Hermiston, which because that's a pile of Flying J, I have the free showers. I can use my points, reward points there if I need to. I can get fuel there. So that's where I'm going to park. But that's just about 2 hours away. Well, a little bit less than 2 hours, I would say. About an hour and 45 minutes, something like that away. So we should be there before 4 o'clock without too much worry. As I said, we had a little bit of delay this morning. There was an accident near Jerome, Idaho. It might have been with a fatality. The highway was shut down. So had to do a little bit of a detour in backed up traffic up and around into Jerome to get back on the highway. I was going to stop at the Walmart in Jerome, but coming through the center of town, I was not permitted to make that left-hand turn I needed to be able to get down to the highway, get back to the Walmart. So I had to go another hour and something up the road to Mountain Home, where I stopped at the Walmart there real quick. I said celery, butter, some tomato sauce, a chicken, some ground beef, butter, some ricotta, some chopped spinach, Just a few things. Nothing really, not a big shopping thing. This chicken that I'm going to cook tonight, that's going to be at least, more likely 3 meals with the chicken I got. Like I said, we're going to put it into the Galan's oven here on the convection setting. About 2 hours to cook that. And we'll probably do a baked potato. We'll just microwave that. And I think we'll probably just do like a little side salad with a few extra ingredients. I'll just get that here at the Pilot Flying J tonight. Well, it shouldn't be too bad because, believe it or not, the Pilot Flying J salads that they, in the little containers, they're actually pretty decent. As long as you get them as fresh as possible. The biggest problem is the cheese. The cheese they use in there is not really the best cheese that they, a little bit of cheddar and whatnot. They put some pretty low level, the cheapest they can find cheese in there. So that's really the only downside to it for the most part. It's always fresh the day of. So I'm just going to take that. I'll add a few other ingredients to it. Some celery, some onion, some real cheese. I got some Wishbone Robusto Italian dressing. Put that on there. I have a bit of bacon, I think. No, I don't. I have some pork belly. I can dice it up nice and fine, crisp that up. A little bit of salt, and that'll be a pseudo bacon. Put a little bit of that in there. I got 2 cuts of beef that I defrosted. I've soaked those in some soy sauce, garlic, and black pepper.
Yeah, and that's the other annoying thing about this truck is it's got that smart torque. So when it's a lighter load.
All right, whatever. So like I said, I'm marinate that for Monday. I'm gonna do 2 different meals with the beef. I'm gonna do one steak the way it is, and I'm gonna take the other one, which is not. It's more just a cut of beef than actual steak. We're gonna slice that up. We're gonna pan fry it. We're gonna throw that on top of some rice. So I got meals for at least for the next 5 days. Chicken, ravioli, a steak, cut of beef. So, and then like I said, we got leftovers with the chicken. So I got a minimum of 5 meals I'm gonna do with that. So we are good for a while. Plus, like I said, I got a bit of ground beef that I can split into 2 pieces. That's 1 pound to do half a pound for one meal, half a pound for another. There's another, that makes 7 meals right there. So we're not in too bad of a shape food-wise. I say celery, onion, carrot, potatoes. I have rice. I have lasagna noodles. I have spaghetti. I have bow ties. I have ditalini. I got the pasta maker. I can make chicken and dumplings. I have more than enough on the truck for I would say I would say 10 really, really good meals, then probably about 14 or 15 good meals and, just standard, everyday kind of things. Not really being fancy with it. Why are you throwing on your flashers? If you need to put your flashers on, there's something wrong. You should not be doing 60 plus miles an hour with your flashers on. If you have an emergency, get off on the shoulder. That's where your flashers should be, not in the lane of travel. All right, so we're going to be climbing the hill a little bit. So we're going to have to be turning on our engine fan to make sure the engine doesn't overheat. Like I said, we're A-OK as far as food is concerned. The only limitation I really have is going to be water and some cleaning supplies, which I forgot to pick up some wipes, some sanitation wipes, or disinfectant wipes, whatever you want to call them. So I will do that. Well, I guess on my way back down, well, maybe they're in Richmond, maybe they're in Pasco. I think what I'll do is when I make my delivery on Monday, I got to come back to Pasco to pick up my next load going down to Utah. So what I'll do is I'll swing over to the Walmart, do a little bit of shopping there, and then come back, get my pickup, pick up my load, then I will leave from there to go down to Utah. I think that might be the better way to do it. Now, why did you have your flashers on if there was no emergency? That's the kind of stuff that gets me with people who drive their cars. They just have no clue what they're doing. Clover Creek. And we're going to Clover Road. But that's still up the road about 200 miles. Almost. So 14 miles here to La Grande. So we're going to climb this little bit of a hill here. And hopefully we don't get slowed down by anybody, not driving with any sense. We'll see about that. Turn our engine fan on. Why did you turn your flashers on again? There's no reason to have your flashers on. what are you doing? What are you doing, you idiot? If your car can't get up the hill, why are you driving it? That's dangerous. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. Don't just, if you gotta wait for traffic to get by, pull off and stop. Don't drive on the shoulder. Using the shoulder as a climbing lane. That's endangering everybody else on the highway. If your vehicle can't be on the highway because it can't go highway speed, don't get on the highway, period. There's other roads you can take to get where you need to go. I guarantee it. What do you got? You got one that's way off here to my right that goes through a couple of towns, but it's not driving at highway speed. All right, whatever. Like I said, just about 10 minutes. We're going to get up here to LeGrand. We're going to pop in here real quick, and we're going to check our load, make sure the straps are tight, make sure the chains and binders are all good and secure. Make sure we don't have a flat tire. Check our lights, check our air lines, check our fluids. A quick walk around to make sure everything is still good. Miss, hey David, how you doing? How are you and Susie doing? We are in Oregon, I-84 westbound, coming up on the Pilot Flying J here in LeGrand. We're going to be stopping up in Stanfield, Oregon for the night, or for the weekend. But we are moseying along as best we can. All right. We got up the majority of that climb without a problem. Turn our fan off. At home until Monday morning. Beautiful old Florida. I was hoping to have stayed east of the Mississippi since the last time, because I just left Moses Lake a little more than a week ago and went all the way over to to South Carolina, whatnot, and I was hoping to stay there for a month or so east of the Mississippi, but that hasn't happened. All right, 9 miles to our stop. And like I said, once we make our delivery up here in Moses Lake, Washington on Monday, we're going to be coming back down to Pasco, Washington to pick up an oversized load, which is going right back through this road here, right back down to Oregon. We're going to Kenosha, K-A-N-O-S-H, which is about 120, 130 miles south of Salt Lake City. And that does not bode well for getting a pickup anywhere but Salt Lake. You know, Provo, Salt Lake, Ogden, that whole area. That's more than likely where I'll be picking up a load. And the possibility of it going into California are very, very high, which I really don't want to do. All right, if I lose the signal, my apologies, but we are in the mountains here, so there you go. But definitely is a nice view right now. The last time I came through here, I was dealing with snow. Let's see, I think the last time I actually came through here, I got stopped at La Grande for the night because the highway was shut down for snow. That's not too bad, you know, got sort of a dedicated run, that's not too bad. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Chicago. I've done enough carpet and furniture delivery in Chicago coming out of Indianapolis, so I've done my time there. All right, not too bad looking of a little valley to come through. And right up ahead of us, literally right ahead of us, just off to the left, just a tiny bit, is the Pilot Flying J here at La Grande. I mean, I could have pulled off right here, but I never have, either westbound or eastbound. Because I do need a little bit of ice for my drink. So I will do that up here at the Pilot Flying J. And if I don't know if it's still open, but this is at this location was one of the last Pilot Flying J restaurants in the country, if not the last. You know, your typical trucker food, it's not terrible, it's not great, you know, it's enough to keep you alive, but you know, it is what it is. But you know, there's only so much McDonald's and Burger King, Taco Bell, Subway that you could possibly want to eat, which is why I cook. You know, I'd rather take the time, dirty the dishes, have something that I know is a lot better. Ready. So,
in 2 miles, take the first exit on the right onto La Grande Baker Highway.
okie dokie. Oh, pardon me. So, before I came to this company I'm at now, and I already got accepted, to be hired by the company, to be employed by the company. I met an old trucker here at La Grande, because I was going from an aerodynamic truck to a truck with a hood. You know, and I had certain questions, and you know, how do you deal with the visibility and all that jazz? And he says, don't rush. And that was one of the best pieces of advice I ever got from any truck driver. Don't rush. Know where your corners are. Take your time. Go slow. And you'll get where you need to go safely. And I always remember that guy. I think his name was Dale.
In half a mile, take the first exit on the right onto Long Grand Baker Highway.
And every time I come here, I remember that guy. Just, you know, remember the advice he gave me when I, you know, because I was asking him questions, how you deal with this and that with these trucks. He always said that. Now he gave me that bit of advice, and I've done my best to follow that, and I've not caused any incidents.
Take the first exit on the right onto Long Grand Baker Highway. Turn at the first lift onto Long Grand Baker Highway.
La Grande. How about La Grande? La Grande. But I said, last time I came through here, I was going I was going eastbound, and I got stopped here overnight because of snow. And a lot of other drivers got caught out because of it. And I wanted to make it to Boise, but that just did not happen. All right, Pilot Flying Che. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and top up my fuel. I'm at 1/8 of a tank, and you know they may only be 80 miles, and that's enough to get there. So we will see you all later. So thanks for joining me. God bless and have a good